Unzipping her pants, I got sticky fingers. Mr. just shot himself, oh I fucking figured. I'm just stalking your ass, the man in the mirror. Bitch, you don't want the smoke, purple haze a stinger. Killing these rappers, the golden experience. Loving our music, our friends, they be screaming it. Pussy ass haters, Oasis ain't hearing it. Popo, he chose me, my stand is by curious.
Hey, what's good YouTube? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy TheInsighted here, and I'm back with another upload for y'all. So in this video, I'm gonna be showing y'all the best Mighty Omega guide on YouTube right now, in my opinion, of course. But basically, I got to 105 TP within 3 weeks with this method, and I wasn't playing the whole time. I was like on and off sometimes. So yeah, this is a very easy method, and I'll just show y'all which stat to progress first, and the most effective way to do it as well. So yeah, without further ado, let's hop into the video. Alright y'all, so let's start with the first thing you're gonna need in this game, and that is stamina. Trust me when I say you're gonna need a shit ton of stamina, because stamina is gonna help you get every single other stat in the game. So basically get it to as high as possible at the start. So basically get to like 400 to 500 stamina when you're first starting out. So basically just do a shit ton of road works until you're like at 100, and then start doing treadmills. Well, the treadmill part is optional because it costs a lot of money to do treadmills. It's like 6,000 per one session. With a session is from 0 fatigue to 65 fatigue, so it's gonna cost a lot of money to do that, but it's gonna help you out a lot. So if you want to do that, you can. But basically you can keep doing road works if you want to until you're like at 400 stam. But yeah, that's the main goal, get to 400 stam as soon as possible, and once you're there, we move on to the next step. Alright, so this is the boring part of the guide. So most of y'all are probably newbies watching this, so if your upper muscle and lower muscle are above 40, get them down to like 20 each, and then lock yourself into a room and start macroing fast push-ups and fast squats. Do them one at a time, and you're basically gonna get 2 stats at the same time, which is gonna be very useful while doing these. You're gonna need a lot of TP from this, and then basically get both upper and lower muscle to 120. So that's the lean cap for non-YOLO-tals and basically non-owns, and basically you can repeat this process if you want to, but I personally didn't do that because yeah, I was too lazy. I didn't want to do this all the time because I wanted to play the game as well. But anyway, let's move on to the next thing. Y'all, so the next step is doing strike speed and Dura at the same time. So during one session you do Dura, let somebody hit you until you're low, and then click out, and then start doing strike speed training immediately. You could do like 3 strike speed trainings and then do Dura, which is really convenient because you could get 2 stats during one session, and it raises your TP by a lot. So keep doing this until you're like 500 to 600 Dura, and you're like 150 to 200 strike speed. So yeah, after you're done with those, we can move on to the next step. Alright y'all, so the next step is just more stamina. Keep doing stamina until you're at like 1k. This is basically what I did. I went from 500 stamina to 1k within like 2 days. I did a lot of treadmills, and I also do have the 2x fatigue loss game pass, which is really useful if you're doing treadmills, because once you're going to resting, you lose like 3 fatigue or 0.3 fatigue per second, which is really useful, and it helps out a lot when you're trying to grind treadmills all day. And basically that's what I did. I got to 1k stam. Alright, so if you have 1k stam and you have all these stats on the screen right now, and if you don't have all these stats, then just grind the one that's lacking the most and get it to the stat which shows on the screen right now, or you can get it higher if you want to. Doesn't really matter. But at the end, if you have all these stats, you should be like 80 TP, something like that. But yeah, this is not all I'm going to be showing in this video. I'm also going to be showing the ways to fight NPCs in Trials of 100. Oh, and I forgot to say this, but basically get your striking power and running speed higher as well, because just doing fast push-ups and fast squats is not going to cut it. And if you follow the whole guide, you probably have the least striking power and running speed, so you need to get them to like 500 striking power and maybe running speed like 350, something like that, 400. You can get it as high as you want. It doesn't really matter at the start. But if you get to like 100 TP, then it's gonna matter, and you need to have like 600 speed or something like that to be able to keep up. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Anyway, let's move on. Alright y'all, so I'm gonna show y'all the best way to complete trials or just fight NPCs overall. So basically, trials is really buggy right now, so it's gonna be lag spiking all the time, and it's really buggy. As y'all can see, this NPC is bugged right here. He's not using his style animation, which means he can't really do anything. He's not gonna fight you, so that's an easy W. But basically, let's move on to the actual match. Alright y'all, so this is the only good match I recorded, and that's simply because Trial of 100 is really laggy and spiking all the time, so I really couldn't be asked to record anymore. I just recorded this one good match and then I dipped. And keep this in mind, fighting NPCs in this game is really simple because they're all programmed to do one action. Well, not one action, but they all do the same shit. So basically, if you block in while they're close to you, they're obviously gonna M2, which is the block breaker, and you can either dash back and return an M1 combo, or you can, you know, perfect block it and also return an M1 combo. And as soon as you do that and hit them back, you can just start running and do the same thing over and over again. And it's really easy if you're on lag spiking constantly. And yeah, this is basically how I did ranked. What am I saying? Not rank, I mean trial of 100. And basically, yeah, it's really easy and simple if you aren't lagging constantly. So I recommend that you turn your graphics all the way down, because if you don't, then it's gonna be even more cancerous to play this to play trial of 100. So yeah, I just recommend you turn your graphics all the way down, and then just do the technique I just showed you. Just wait for them to run towards you, keep blocking, and then either perfect block or dash back and return an M1 combo. It's really simple and easy. And if you did the guide that I showed you before, or if you're like 80-90 TP and you have decent speed like 600 or something like that, you should be able to do this very easily, bro. I mean, of course it's still going to be hard because of the lag in trial of 100, but I don't know when they're fixing that, but hopefully they're going to be fixing that soon, because it's really annoying and it really made doing trials like 100 times harder for me. But anyway, yeah, that's what you gotta do. And yeah, let's move on to the next thing. Yeah, so I wanted to make this guide relatively short, so I made it about 8 minutes. And yeah, basically I saw all the videos on YouTube were like 16 minutes, 20 minutes, so I wanted to make this one short and sweet. So basically that's what I did. And one last thing I wanted to mention was I made a new gang like 3 days ago, and basically the gang is called Excalibur. And if y'all want to join, we offer protection, sparring, tournaments for rank, stuff like that. It's pretty cool. It's a new gang though, so the TP requirement is pretty low. It's gonna be in the description below if y'all want to join. The requirement is 30 TP right now, and we're gonna raise it in the future, but it's 30 TP for now. But anyway, I'm gonna show y'all a few one-on-ones, even though I'm pretty bad at the game right now, because I've been focusing on training mainly, not combat. But I still did all right, so I'll just let y'all see these 2 fights, and then yeah, I'm gonna end off the video. So yeah, enjoy.